Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am ScrappyAdam and we are working our way through 30 days of sketches from Christy at Christy's Beautiful Life and Scraptember from Laura Albert at Scrappy Sisters. Today's sketch is by Laura Albert and it is a lovely sketch with a 4x6 and 3x4. It's got some sort of doily, a couple of tags, lots of florals, title, space for journal. It looks like the page is matted as well, which I love to do, and a little something up here. Now, today's prompt, I couldn't think of the word then, is monochrome. And I'll be honest with you, I've only just seen that. So, I don't think I will be following along with today's prompt. I've done 95% of the prompts. I think there's one that I might not have done. I'd have to go back and check. I will at the end of the 30-day series do a flip through video because I've got them all in an album together, so we can clarify that then. But I'm sure I've done most of them. I won't be doing today's because I do have a monochrome layout coming up for Dotty About Flair soon using all the metallics. So I am going to follow the sketch from Laura though. I'm going to document this photo. It's not actually taken by me, it's taken by Karen, who is on my design team for Dotty About Flair. And she wrote DAF, hashtag DAF, into the beach in Cornwall. And DAF is what we use because it's Dotty About Flair. So that's the photo I am going to be documenting. Which you're obviously thinking, what the hell is he going on about? Because that is not a portrait photo. It's not a 4x6 photo. And it's not two photos. So I am going rogue. And what I thought I would do in place of the 3x4 photo or the other way round, I am going to use this cut file from Paige Evans. And what I'm going to do is back these three parts here, which is part of the envelope. And then at the back where all the florals are, I'm going to do a tiny bit of mixed media. And then this will sort of take account of the doily tags and everything and this photo. So it's sort of going to be like that. That's the thinking at the minute. I may scrap that altogether, we'll see. So I thought I would continue with my challenge to use something different every day, some different collection, different designer, different manufacturer. And today we are on to Coca Vanilla Studio, and this is the brand new These Days. And as you can see, I have put it all in a box and not opened it, not even used it, not even looked at it. So I've got the collection kit, which comes with a sticker sheet and all these lovely papers. I do have Daydream, which I think matches really well, so I could pull that in as well. I have got the mini puffy alphabet, which I love. I've got the foam title stickers, the puffy stickers, floral ephemera, and die cut ephemera. So that is what I'm going to use, I think. I'm not sure what title I will use. Oh, there's a Y at the outside of that. Not sure how that's happened when it's not open. Looks like some of them have had a bit of a bashing. We'll see if I'm missing one. So I'll probably incorporate both those to make my title. So a word from there and something from there. So let me pop off and get some movement on this layout. I'm going to back these three here, and I am probably going to back them in either a wood grain or the ombre or rainbow, and get my background, get it matted, get my photo matted. Looks like there's a little some sort of border here and flags, so I shall look at those. Then these parts here, I am going to use the floral ephemera pack, and I may well bring Daydream in as well. But I will also do a bit of mixed media behind that, but I'll come back and go through that with you. I didn't realise, but the collection pack for this collection comes with two sticker sheets, which is a bonus. Either that or I'm just lucky. I just thought I'd pop back. I have brought the Daydream 6x8 paper stack in because I don't have it for this collection. and I want to map my photos and back the cut file with some of these, so I will do that with them. I've chosen my papers. This is going to be a different layout for me. It's going to be very toned down, not monochrome, pastel shades, so not as bright and colourful, but I am up for the challenge because I bought the collection. So I'm going to use this because I thought it would be good to add a bit of mixed media on it behind the florals. And I'm going to back it with this peachy orangey floral because I think it goes quite well. That is the B-side of the frame paper and the floral paper. So I think I am using B-sides on both of them, yeah. I tend to find I do like B-sides. I have cut a couple of cut aparts out. This one says, "These little moments are our big memories in the making and live each day with a grateful heart." So I thought they matched the theme and the photo. And I'm not sure what to do in terms of mixed media, if I am honest. I have pulled out a couple of things, or rather I am pulling them out whilst I talk to you. So I have got a couple of Nouveau embellishment mousses. So we have got Indian Gold and Fresh Copper, so I thought they matched quite well. I have got two shimmers in Orange Sherbet and Christmas Cheer, again gold and orange. And I'm just double checking, yeah, I thought I did. I also have, although it seems to have gone very funny, but we shall see. I have got the Nouveau Crackle Mousse, which I don't know if I will use or not, but we will see. And then finally, I have never played with these, but I have 2 packs of them. Vicky Bouton art crayons, and I like these shades here. So we've got the orange, the ochre, mustardy, and the peachy. Never played with them, don't really know what to do with them, but I've seen Vicky use them, so I'll give it a go. So they are some of the mixed media, which you can't see. So I've got a couple of Nouveau's, shimmers, and Vicky crayons. So I'm going to go and have a play, back the cut file, get all this cut up, and then we'll pop back and do some lovely embellishing. Quick pop in, I have backed this cut file, the envelope part. I've not backed, like technically this is the envelope. I've not gone that far, I've just backed these 3 parts. And I've used a sheet from Cocoa Vanilla Daydream, which matches perfectly with these days. It's just like an update of that collection, I believe. It looks it anyway. So yeah, I've done that, and that's as much as I'm going to do. I'm going to use the floral ephemera, and I'm sort of just going to layer up over them so that these just mould into those. That's the plan anyway. Let's see if it works out. Then on this sheet, which is now very warped because I put a bit too much water on, but I'll see what I can do with that. I think it's still usable, I think. Basically, I used my Vicky Bouton I used the Vicky Bouton art crayon and basically just put it on some packaging, a little tiny bit of water and a bit of packaging. Then I used, I'm trying to remember, the embellishment mousse in Indian Gold through a stencil. I've not put it back in here yet, but it's from the Obed Marshall Buenos Dias, and it's this stencil that I used. So that was the gold. Then I also used, just pull it out, some Distress Spray Stain in Dried Marigold. So that, and I just did a few splatters with that. You'll see, I think, yep. So I've got some pen marks. That's just so I know where it was going. So I'm going to pop that over there. so that they sort of peek through. This may become so warped I can't use it, but we'll see. So what I'm going to do quickly now is chop the branding strip and mat it onto this. Now, because this is so warped, I won't be gutting the middle of this paper, and that's okay. I've still got another sheet of this to fussy cut them out, so I am happy to do that. So I'm going to do that. On the sketch, this part here, I'm taking this as that and this, so I won't be using doilies or tags. Let me get this done, then we'll pop back. Well, I've done the best I can. I've got it stuck down. It's still a little bit wrinkly, but it's nowhere near as bad as it was. And I can live with that, because at the end of the day, it's going to be in a big album with lots of weight on it, and that will eventually flatten down. So we are all good. Now, I've got the cut file, Paige Evans cut file on the page. This is, I'll double check the name of that. Then I've got my photo, which I have put up on some foam, and I'm really pleased with how that's looking actually. It's very different to the sketch, but I've got the elements, I've got this part behind the photo and the two bits. I've just done them very differently. So let's look at some embellishments, I think, and we probably are going to end up moving those around, but let's see what embellishments we can do. So we've got the sketch in the top left. I've pulled out a few ephemera pieces from these days that I think might work. Now earlier I did cut out two cut parts. I've actually cut one to potentially use as little journaling style strips. I've got the stickers, and I pulled out all of the floral ephemera packs so I can tuck a few of those in. And what I've also done is pulled out some Dotty About Flair. Now, excitingly, I have got a couple of the Jumbo Flair. So these are XXL Flair, exclusive to Dotty About Flair. They're not yet launched. They'll be available in the October release. And they are massive, and I want to see what they look like. These two designs won't be available to buy. These are just me doing some samples, but I want to see if I could get them in. So I've got the pinks, the blues, and the greens. So I thought that potentially might go, or the heart, and I would cover that side up. But we'll see. I've got a few normal ones as well. I've got a couple that are exclusive to a kit, but the rest are available. Then what have we got? Got the puffy stickers, and obviously I've got the alphas, and I have pulled out some Daydream ephemera and the Daydream hearts, and I've used some of these mini alphas. What I thought is my title, for the first time ever, and I've seen so many people do it, and I've never tried it, I've actually got my title on a ruler, and I'm going to try it that way. And what I thought for my title is I would use these, still don't know where this random Y's come from. I'll use these foam title stickers, and I would have grateful for the daft peeps, because this photo was taken by Karen on the Dotty About Flair design team. So it will go in my scrapbooking / business album, which some people might find a bit strange that I have an album, a scrapbooking album about my scrapbooking and about my scrapbooking business, but I think it's important to document because it is my entire life at the minute. That seems to be all that I'm doing is working on that, so it needs documenting, and I'm proud of things that I've done. I love things I've done, so document it. That's what I say. So I'm just pulling out the middle parts of this title. I quite like these. They're like matte foam. So on the sketch, let me just put these away before I stick them to everything and anything. So we're finished with those. I have to be organised, otherwise it just goes wrong. So on the sketch, the title is down here, and I'm actually going to put it down there, I think. I was thinking I would put it sort of here-ish. I do want to try and tuck the L under. I think you can still see what that says. Grateful, yep. And then I thought this would tuck just there. And then I'm going to use that ruler to hold them down. There's probably a much easier way of doing this. And then just go like that. That is genius. Why have I never done that before? Much easier. So there is my title done. Now I'm not sure whether... Does that work if they're stuck up there? Yeah, I might leave that like that. I'm really sorry about the glare on the photo, but if I bring it down too much, you're not going to see what I'm doing. And I can't work that high up. So I'm sorry about that. Bad placement. Let's see if I can move. Nope, that won't move all the way round. Oh, that's a little bit better. There we go. Excuse me. So I've actually put my title sort of where the title and the journaling goes, and that's okay. I don't mind that. So now I want to try and nestle in a few florals. And I've got the couple that were in the ephemera pack and a couple that were in the ephemera pack, and the rest are coming from the floral pack. So let's see, I love this little banner. So I'm gonna pop that on the photo. Then what florals have we got? Let me move these flare for a moment. So it's just a case of layering them up, really. So we'll layer up with all the different colours. Lots of different sizes, different shades. I'm not the best with florals, I'll be honest. But I think I can just about do it. And I will nestle in a couple of flare, and I'll pop some of the florals up on foam dots as well, just to give some dimension. So I'm going to put a flare there, and then I'm going to nestle in a couple more floral pieces. And then I've also got floral pieces on the puffy stickers, which is fab. Actually, let's have blue there, just because we've got a lot of oranges and yellows. So let's see. I didn't really plan what I was doing before we came back on. I thought I'd do it with you. I'll try and be as quick as I can, or I will pop off and finish the florals, just because all I'm doing is sticking, and that might be a bit boring. Although I guess it is my thought process. There we go, so I'm going to pop that there. And I want that to go over the flare a little bit, so it does look like it's sticking up a bit. And I'm gonna put a butterfly here, because as we know, I don't mind sticking butterflies. So we're gonna pop that there. So we've got a little thing going on there. I'm thinking this floral is from Daydream, and I'm just gonna pop that there, just as a little something there. Then let's see if we can layer up a couple. So I've got 3 florals that I've just literally stuck together that I'm going to pop there. Then I've got this picture perfect moments, which I think sums up this picture perfectly. So let's pop that up on a bit of foam. And I'm just using my trusty foam dots as always, because I don't want to use my Spiegelmom Scraps Big Mama foam tape because I'm nearly out. And I'm awaiting my delivery. Almost there, guys. I really need nails. There we go. So I'm going to pop that there. Then I don't know if we are going to get one of these big flare in, unless let's see. No, that's where. What am I thinking? So I want that to go there. I'm going to pop one there because that will then give me a little platform, if you like, to stick something else. And that's my thinking with these flare. They're very much designed to layer. So they're perfect for a bit more stickers, some puffies, anything really. You do need to put 2 foam dots on because they are quite thick. And of course they are going to add dimension to your pages. So if you're not a fan of that, they might not be the best for you. But I do love how that looks. And then of course we can stick a puffy sticker on it. What should we go for? Let's go for sweet and a couple of hearts to go along with the hearts already on. There we go. Now I'm not happy with the way that this is looking, so I am going to take that off, and then I am going to stick the flare in the middle. So exactly the same, except I'm not layering the floral under the flare. I do need to double that flare up as well, just because the floral is obviously on foam, so it needs to be a bit higher. So let's pop that there. I like how that's looking. The page is still warping a little bit, but that's okay. Then let's bring in one of these lovely cordery, fabricy hearts. Then I'm going to snip these strips which I cut from the journaling card. So I'm just going to snip them and then make little strips here. So just little snips across these little moments. Are our big memories in the making, which I thought was quite nice. I thought it goes with the picture because it's a very little moment. It's nothing big, it's nothing amazing. Well, it is amazing, but it's not like a big important life event or anything like that. It's just a little something. It's a little moment that Karen created and sent me a picture of, and I loved it. So I thought this where journaling card went perfectly. I just couldn't fit the actual card into the layout. And I've cut them a little bit wonky because, as we all know, we embrace the wonk round here, and today is no different. Then I have a couple of phrases, so I am going to use this one, and that says the good stuff, which I'm going to layer onto the flare there. Now in the sketch we do have a word phrase up here. I'm not going to do that because obviously that goes up there, but I am going to bring a little something here, and I think what I'm going to do is bring, let's have a look, the sun, which I'm going to stick off the page, this little banner piece, which I'm actually going to move down, this phrase from Daydream which says fantabulous, because it is fantabulous. So I'm going to do that, then I'll snip along there to get rid of that half of the sun. So then we've got that little piece up there. Now let's see, I've covered all the flaring flowers. Let's see. So I'm going to pop this one in that corner. This is an exclusive one, so this one isn't available, but I loved it too much to not use it, so we've got that there. Then I think I am actually really happy with this. I wasn't sure, it's very pastel. Today's prompt is monochrome. It's clearly not monochrome, however it is pastel, I think, and that is completely different for me. So whilst it isn't monochrome, monochrome is different for me, and so is pastel. So I am very much interpreting that very widely and going rogue, which we like to do around here. But I'm happy with it. I've used the sketch. I've got another photograph recorded. That's what it's all about. So let's see if we can layer up a few of these butterflies. Let's see, I'm going to pop this one there. So I'm not going to use these. This is where the faffing comes in, guys. So bear with me. I'm sure you're all fascinated by how my mind works. Should we have a little rainbow there, do we think? Nope. Let's check the sticker sheet. We've not looked at the sticker sheet. Let's see. What do we want? Let's have a look. Together, no. Hello, no. I'm going to layer up just a couple of these label stickers, and I'll explain my thought process on the colour choice. Peeling stickers again, guys. So I'm going to bring in this dark colour just to help coordinate with the title, and I'm just going to simply layer those two there, and I might put a little floral down there, cut it in half because I only want it peaking, like so. So let's use this other half somewhere, let's not waste it. Let's see. Layer that there. You can't really see much about it, but then I think we're nearing the end. Let's see. Don't think we need any more flare, and I don't think we need any more florals, do we? What do you think? I wish you guys could talk to me, so you could give me some pointers. No, I think that's it. So we've got that, we've got that. Let's double check this. So beautiful. Let's have beautiful tucked there. Let's have a couple of hearts sprinkled about in the various colours. So we'll just pop a couple here and there. And that is going to do it for this one, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm so sorry it's a longer video for quite a simple layout. And I didn't even do the mixed media on camera. I'm not yet at that level where I think I'm good enough to show you the mess I make. But one day soon. Thank you for joining me. Today was day 22 and apologies it's a late video, but I was in danger of getting behind, so this video has not long been finished and YouTube didn't want to upload it, the usual tale. So thank you for bearing with me and joining me, and I will see you back here tomorrow for day 23 of 30 Days of Sketches and Scraptember. I will give you a heads up. I go rogue tomorrow on the sketch and the prompt. So join me tomorrow if you want to see me go rogue again. Thanks so much for joining, guys. See you soon. Bye.